All right. Hi, Tom. I'm Norm. Please show us your Mustang.
Okay. So I have a 1971 Mustang Coupe. So it started out life very much a plain Jane vanilla Mustang. I've had it since 1984. It's my very first car. I've owned it the whole time. Actually delivered pizzas in it for Domino's Pizza for about 7 years.
This was your first car?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yep. So it didn't start out life this way. Very plain car originally, but I loved it to death. Loved on it, beat on it every day. Like I said, went to high school, college through it, street raced it nearly on a daily basis back in high school. Managed to wreck it about 3 times, knocked the front end, crushed in the front end about the first 6 inches about 3 times. So it's been through a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I was noticing the pictures that it was originally restored. Was it restored when you got it, or?
No, it was a very solid car back in '84. It was already a 13-year-old car, but a very solid but plain car. So it was plain Jane, a very light blue color, lighter than Carolina blue, hubcaps and white walls, base 302, just kind of as plain as you could have gotten it.
Okay. And you driven it the whole time?
Driven it the whole time. It was my daily driver up to about 1993. Finally, I bought a newer Mustang, and you know, other Mustangs have come and gone, but this one's always stayed here.
It's a beautiful car.
Thank you.
And when did you paint it and restore it?
Painted. The restoration process took about 1.5 years because it needed, for one, it needed so much, and it needs so much time and money. It was piecemealed out. But from start to finish, it was about a 2-year process, starting about 2002. It had really so much rust, so much damage, everything needed to be replaced. The only major body panels on the car that are original are the roof and kind of the very upper quarter panels on both sides. Every other piece of sheet metal on it's been replaced, including both full floors, which were horribly rusted out. Trunk floor was rusted out. Calvin area was rusted out. So everything's been replaced or restored or repainted or refinished. Everything's been done. Most things been done 2 or 3 times over the years.
Okay. I see from the pictures the motor was pulled out and rebuilt, and then so everything's pretty much as far as the matching numbers and all that, right?
No, definitely not. Yeah.
Okay.
So originally, why I wasn't afraid to get away from that is it wasn't really a rare model to begin with, right? So it wasn't a Boss, wasn't a GT, wasn't a Shelby. So I wasn't destroying any of its value by going through and making it the way I wanted. So the original base 302 got pulled out. I had a good buddy of mine, Reggie Williams in Sanford, who's a big motor guy, and he kept bugging me. Once the car got done, you know, a lot of my buddies would come look at it and see how pretty the car was, and they'd say, "Well, hey, what do you got? You got a 351?" You go, "Well, no, I got a 302." Right. So, you know, everybody, there was pressure to upgrade. So I didn't want to get too crazy with it, but so I had Reggie build me up a 351 Roller Rocker Windsor.
Yeah, I see we got here 351 Ram Air.
Yep.
Looking good, looking good.
Thank you. But of course did the motor, and then of course the stock transmission was not going to hold up to the power of the motor, so the transmission had to be beefed up. I got a TCI Street Fighter C4 in it, and then got that done, and of course you had to chase the weak link, and the stock 8-inch rear was not going to hold up to all that. So I put a 9-inch with a traction lock 350 gear in it. So nothing really extreme, but certainly something that's got enough power to get out of its own way, and it's a lot of fun to drive.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's. I'll take some shots of the inside and stuff. And thanks for showing us your Mustang.
Yeah, no problem. Love it.